Mic test. Good morning. Good afternoon, good evening. Abhi DhiYogi here. With another session of song, stories and ideas. On today's Curation, opposites in play. Seems like there's always night after day. Sun after the rain, spring after the winter, up after the down. Looks like always, yeah? There's always these opposites in play. It's a roller coaster ride. So how not to get dizzy in this roller coaster ride of up and down, good and bad, cold and warm, is what we'll talk about today. After this song. Look into my eyes, and you will see what you mean to me. Search my heart, you can search my soul. When I find you there, I'll search no more. Don't you tell me it's not worth my food. Don't you tell me it's not worth dying for. I know it's true. Everything I do, I do it for you. Thank you. So as I write, the opposites. Why is it raining so much, or why is it hot? Why is it this, or why is it that? Why have things got to be so complicated, and why is this so simple? Why Why does this person have to be so mean, and why does this person have to be so kind? Right. It's a fascinating ride, yeah? The opposites, all the time. So how should I? Manage these opposites? I guess the answer to it comes if I know why these opposites exist. Why is summer got to be so hot that you start wanting the rain? The ground is parched and so dry. And then you're like, oh, I wish there was rain. And then it starts pouring down and gray skies for days. And then you're like, oh, I wish it was sunny. Why are these opposites even there? Why can't it just be sunny all the time? Optimum, yeah? And then only rain a little bit, just as much as it's needed. And then again, be sunny. So the soil is, how do I say this? Wet. At optimum level. Why not? Yeah? Perfectly balanced. Why do these opposites exist to such extremes? Yeah? Till you want, the opposite of what is. Like it's 96 degrees Fahrenheit today. And we want it to be a little bit cooler. And then it suddenly gets 60 degrees and we want it to be warmer. Yeah? Why can't it be just optimum 70? That makes me wonder, if it's 70 and 72, optimum temperature all the time, day in, day out, would I appreciate it as much as I appreciate 72 or 70 degrees weather today? When it drops from 96 or when it goes up from the 50s or 40s, yeah, to 72, and I really appreciate, oh, such a beautiful day. Would I have that if it was 72 all the time? I guess not. I guess not. Second thought that comes, if it rained optimally just a little bit to keep the ground wet, I know it'll help the grass grow, but what about those deep roots? Would the trees ever develop the tree? The deep roots that it develops? In search of water? Or would it all be just on the surface? Like the grass? Without any deep roots. And suddenly the wind blows and boom, the tree comes crashing down. So this extreme that I think, in my perspective of my time, yeah, of let's say the day or the year or a lifetime of let's say 90 or 100 or more years, yeah. In that lifspan, I believe that it's just extreme, but on the grand scheme of things, in Earth's timeline, it may be just a minute or a second in which all of this is happening. The sun, the rain, the snow, perfectly balanced, so that the tree has deep roots. The grass has, the rain that it needs. So it's not a roller coaster ride for the earth in its own number of years, millions or billions. This is just a minute, and it's perfectly balanced for it. But for me, 100 years, is a long time. But for the earth, it's like a minute, maybe. It's just that I don't see the balance until I look at it from a broader perspective. And how do I look at it from a broader perspective? We will talk about after this song. Waves hold just waves. You and me, babe. Bees, bees, birds and hay. Waves from the rocks to the mountains, from the stars to the moon. Waves, what's near and far, friend? Waves, everything in between. I've dived deep, only to surface. I've touched your shore, only to regret. This love and hate. Waves, is there anything else? So how do I balance this up and down? In terms of the song, seems like everything is just a wave, with its up and its down, up and down, the waves, And as I ride those waves, sometimes I want to float, sometimes I want to surf, with my surfboard. I can't, but I'm just saying. And sometimes I want to dive deep into the ocean, see what's underneath. And sometimes I want to swim far off, or take the boat, whatever. Or sometimes I just want to sit on the beach and watch the waves. Choices and choices and choices. So how should I manage these opposites? Since everything is just a wave. Because one thing, before I even start on how to, I guess first comes an acceptance that everything is a wave, up and down. Opposites exist. That's life. And when I accept it, when I acknowledge it, I become a little aware that these opposites are in play. So what do? I do what I have to do. Either up, either down, plus or minus, success or failure, riding the wave, surfing it, diving deep, whatever it is. Accepting that it's just a wave. Up and down is the nature. And go with the flow. So do I just sit on the beach and watch the waves? Well, if you want to, but it'll get boring pretty soon. Then do I just keep surfing? Well, if you want to, but that too will get boring pretty soon. Well, then how about floating in the ocean? Well, that too also will get boring pretty soon. Diving deep or taking the boat. All of it will get boring pretty soon. So what do I do? To manage these opposites. Well, I do what I can to give the best to whatever I'm doing. Playing the guitar, sometimes the tunes come out good, sometimes bad. I accept it. As soon as I do, I learn how to give the best in the next opportunity. So how should I manage them? By accepting whatever comes one's way. Learn from it so I can give the best to whatever I have to do. Be it sitting on the beach, surfing, diving, swimming, floating, it don't matter. Give the best that I have to whatever I want to do. If I'm bored, do something else. Because it's also a wave. It's going to go up, come down, go up, come down. It'll make sure that you're never bored. How about a song? this love. I get and all that's lost, friend. Everything is meant too much one day. In I'm in love, love. You're in love, love. All in Thank you. So, in giving the best that I have, learning from the rest, I guess I get a better handle on the opposites, because it seems like I get balanced when I do so. That is, give the best and accept and learn from the rest. Then I wonder, where does it all lead me to? I want this, I want that. Yeah, go after it. No one stopped. But by giving the best to whatever we are doing, and learning from the rest, gives us the glimpse of being in this moment, in this present moment, in which all of the opposites emerge, yeah, from this moment. And they go back into this moment. So, in whatever we are doing, when we give the best, accepting whatever comes our way, so we learn from the rest to give our best. It helps us anchor into this moment. I'm playing the guitar in this moment versus thinking about past, future, this, that. No, I'm in this moment. If I get a thought about the past, no problem, let it come into this moment. If I get a thought about the future, no problem, let it come into this moment. Let me accept it and do the best that I can in what I'm doing in this moment. And in doing so, I'm in this moment. In which I notice and watch, become aware or witness, whatever you want to call it, the opposites coming and going. As I give my best to whatever this moment is, where the past and the future meet, in the present, this moment, the opposites meet. The darkness and the light meets where? In this moment. So rather than wondering about this, that, and blah, 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 and wanting this, that, and blah, 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 if I anchor myself in the here and now, in this moment, giving the best that I have, learning from the rest, accepting whatever is coming, I realize the balance. I realize the ups and downs of this life as they come and go. And I give the best that I can to each one, whatever it may be that comes and goes. And in doing so, I'm no longer going up and down technically, but I'm in the moment. In peace, in love, I guess, where everything comes and melts, and whatever I do with love is the best that I have. And suddenly, this experience of opposites becomes a phenomenal, unifying experience, I guess, of love. In whatever I do, be it work, be it home, be it hobbies, at least momentarily, and sometimes a little bit longer. But being in this moment helps me realize the truth behind the opposites. What's my lifetime is just a minute minute for the earth, or a second in which all the storms, all the rain, all the sun, all the days, all the nights are happening. I might think it's a big thing, but I'm not. The earth is, the universe is. And in that time, what's happening day to day or in my minute or hours or weeks is nothing. And with that realization, I guess I become a little humble and accepting of the rain, of the sun, of the storms, of the up, of the down. Because everything will pass through this moment, which I call the now and the here. Sometimes when I have difficulty to be in the now and here, which happens quite frequently, I get pulled and pushed because of time, or this or that, or wants and needs and whatnot. The trick or the secret or the whatever I try to do is bring my attention to my breath. Watch it. Come in, go out. Come in, go out. That's all I do. Maybe 10 breaths. Sometimes even count the breath. But come to the breath, and I come to the here and now, in which I can give the best that I have with love, in which I can accept whatever comes to me in love. So I learn Thank you for being here today. This is Abhi DhiYogi. For the past concerts, for the books and ideas, you may visit abhi.dhiyogi.org. That's abhi.dhiyogi.org. Thank you again for being here. See you tomorrow, same time.